Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. Just a quick introduction. We are Group 6. Our project was Tesla, and my name is Julian Turubiatis, and I will be speaking first. I'm going to tell a quick story. A long time ago, back in the 19th century that is, man used to be able to travel by two ways, either on foot or using horse. Either method would have taken any person anywhere between a couple of hours or even a couple days, depending on the distance. So, in 1885, the first generation of automobile was born, allowing people to now travel much faster and conveniently. Yet, as society began to industrialize and grow in population, that soon reflected on our cars, changing in size, color, and shapes. More than a century later, cars have been turned into everyday necessities. Each household has an average of 3 cars. Yet, as the number of cars begin to increase, so does the emission of greenhouse gases. Cars that use gas release carbon dioxide, which is the largest source of the greenhouse gases, resulting in significant changes to climate and having air pollution, also known as smog, in the LA area. So, how do we change cars that do this? In 2003, 2 engineers, left Martin Edinburgh Head, right Mark Tapperney, came together with the idea to prove to people that automobiles can be changed to help better the environment as well as be safe, fun, and still look good. That is when Tesla Motors was founded. They got the name Tesla from the engineer Nikola Tesla. He developed the first modern AC motor. 2 years following the establishment of Tesla Motors, engineers Elon Musk, J.B. Strachwell, and Ian White soon joined the founders. And they also came with other engineers who shared the same vision and hope. They soon got to work. Years later, in 2008, Tesla Motors was then shortened to Tesla. They decided to have a new logo for their up-and-coming launch of the Roadster, which showed its amazing technology and long-lasting battery without a need of any type of fossil fuels, which then led to the 2012 Model S. This was the first ever all-electric sedan. It was able to be the best car in its class. It showed safety, performance, and efficiency. 4 years later, Tesla then built supercharging stations, which has no extra cost to owners. Then in 2015, a new Model X was able to top the previous Model S in speed. Within the same year, Tesla revealed that they would be branching out to solar energy products, specifically towards home use. In 2016, they then partnered and brought a solar panel company named Solar City. Tesla then released their own version of solar power, calling this subscription solar. They then made 2 different models to help achieve solar use. They produce panels as well as offer a solar roof. Both do the same job as converting sunlight into renewable energy. By the year of 2017, Tesla was then renamed for the 3rd time to Tesla Incorporated. This was due to them no longer just being a car company. They had then established themselves as an energy innovation company. Tesla's overall goal for the world is to no longer rely on fossil fuels, but to move towards a zero-emission future for the better. Thank you.
As we all know, Tesla, being the revolutionary and sustainable company it is, there are always new goals to reach. One main goal being to have the safest car factory in the world. This being a method that will result in as close to 0 injuries as possible. Tesla's global environmental health and safety team has built a strategy that consists of 3 parts. 1 being do the basics right, 2 engage our stakeholders, and 3 reduce risk. Overall, this commitment will promise Tesla's customer and employees the best possible products. Becoming the safest company in the entire world is not an overnight job, but a process that takes a village and time. By following procedures and thinking outside of the box and being completely transparent with incidents and manufacturer errors, this company will get closer to meeting this goal. So if you have not yet heard, Elon Musk now has, and I quote, a giant machine that builds a machine. It's a gigafactory. In its ideal form, it makes everything that Tesla sells. The goal for this factory is to be the biggest by footprint and the second biggest by volume. Since Tesla's mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy through affordable electric vehicles and energy products, the factory will be able to supply enough batteries to support Tesla's vehicle demand. Today, this gigafactory not only produces battery packs, it also produces Model 3 electric motors and Tesla's energy storage products. The most amazing part, besides all the good stuff that comes out, is that it will entirely be powered by renewable energy sources. The Gigafactory is vital for the future of Tesla to produce these future vehicles. Another fun fact about this factory is that it is shaped like a diamond, opposed to a box, which would have resulted in having to use more of Earth's space. This self-contained factory in the future and the biggest goal yet as we speak. Now that we got into the details about the Gigafactory, let's talk about efficiency. By this factory being able to produce everything in the cheapest possible manner, Tesla's system will surpass every car manufacturer in the world. From the click of one button, production and sales will be at its all-time high. Tesla's goal is to build 12 gigafactories, and by this, not only will the production be on its way to surpass BMW and Mercedes, it could possibly reach a 1 trillion market cap. Tesla reaches new milestones on a daily, but reaching these goals will impact our entire world differently. Tesla is here to set an example of what a marvelous, sustainable company can do when great minds work together.
Tesla was founded in 2003 by a group of engineers who wanted to prove that people didn't need to compromise to drive electric, that electric vehicles could be better, quicker, and more fun to drive than gasoline cars. Tesla believes that the faster the world stops relying on fossil fuels and moves towards a zero-emissions future, the better. Tesla's products offer a complete solution: sustainable generation, storage, and usage, all capable of being powered by the sun. Tesla envisions a world powered by solar energy, running on batteries, and transported by all-electric cars. The first step in this mission was by building an electric sports car, the Tesla Roadster, to prove that people didn't need to compromise performance, speed, and comfort to drive all-electric. With its Model S shown above, Tesla brought the first zero-emission, zero-gas, full-size electric vehicle to market, boosting U.S. advanced auto manufacturing as well. Tesla's ultimate mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. The first step in Tesla's master plan was to build an all-electric sports car, the Tesla Roadster, to prove that people didn't need to compromise performance, speed, or comfort to drive an all-electric. To create an entire sustainable energy ecosystem, Tesla also manufactures a unique set of energy products that enable homeowners, businesses, and utilities to produce and manage renewable energy generation, storage, and consumption. Renewable energy generation and storage are critical components of developing microgrids, an increasingly important means of delivering reliable and sustainable electricity around the world. As deployment of Tesla's products continues to accelerate, we can scale the adoption of renewable energy, cost-effectively modernizing our aged infrastructure and become less reliant on it, and improve the resilience of the electric grid to benefit everyone. Over 550,000 Tesla vehicles have been sold, and they have driven over 10 billion miles to date, resulting in a combined savings of over 4 million metric tons of CO2. This is the equivalent of saving emissions from being released into the environment from over 500,000 internal combustion engine vehicles with a fuel economy of 22 miles per gallon. As of today, total CO2 saved by Tesla vehicles, 3,588,821 tons. A typical passenger vehicle emits about 4.6 metric tons of carbon dioxide per year. This assumes the average gasoline vehicle on the road today has a fuel economy of about 22 miles per gallon and drives around 11,500 miles per year. Every gallon of gasoline burned creates about 8,887 grams of CO2. Benefits to owning an electric vehicle: cheaper to maintain, better for the environment, health benefits, energy security, and they're cheaper to run altogether. Transportation and electricity production are two of the largest sources of GHG emissions, making up more than half of all U.S. emissions. Tesla's ecosystem, solar batteries, and vehicles aims to reduce the environmental impacts of transportation, electricity production, and energy used by people, homes, businesses, and the grid. Plug-in electric vehicles can save you money with much lower fuel costs on average than conventional gasoline vehicles. An electric car will save you $632 per year on average over its gas-powered counterpart. Generally, it costs $1,117 per year to run a new gas-powered vehicle and only $485 per year to run a new electric one. Fossil fuel may soon be a thing of the past with electricity taking over and becoming ultimately more sustainable for the environment. According to Musk, without Tesla, there would be still a transition to sustainable energy, but it would take much longer. Tesla continues to make products accessible and affordable to more and more people, ultimately accelerating the advent of clean transport and clean energy production. Sustainability is at the heart of everything Tesla does. Tesla is committed to making significant progress towards goals of operations using 100% renewable energy.
Tesla, however, still experiences some drawbacks from its sustainable business model. To be sustainable, companies now need to meet a growing list of requirements to promote environmental safety. This includes CO2 emissions and waste treatment, which Tesla attempts to eliminate with their electric cars. However, Tesla still generates more than 1,600 pounds of e-waste, which is much more hazardous to recycle. Only 30% of that is recycled in the US, and the global capacity for e-waste recycling is only at 5%. Also, Tesla scraps roughly 40% of their raw materials, which compared to their competitors like GM is an outrageous amount. To put it in perspective, Tesla makes about 100,000 vehicles and GM makes 10 million, and yet GM is much closer to zero than Tesla. These sustainable business models are targeted towards better future living, therefore it requires a strong long-term commitment. However, not everyone is willing to make these commitments. Some countries cannot support these models and cannot afford to wait for results, so these models are not adopted. This is also closely tied into the cost of having a sustainable model. The financial infrastructure of some countries cannot afford nor support an investment into a business like Tesla. They simply don't have the same capabilities as other developed countries like the US to make a difference. And with the development of new technologies and more efficient methods of industry, the risk of unemployment increases. With Tesla moving to electric cars, the need for coal, natural gases, or oil become less and less. Because Tesla's cars are still electric, they need to be charged at charging ports which draw their power from the central power grid. This means that 77.6% of the electricity drawn for those cars is still coming from petroleum, natural gases, or coal, and this is still the norm. So if they want to increase their sustainability model and increase the sustainability of the environment, this needs to change. Eventually, these special trade jobs will be phased out and obsolete, leaving many without jobs and no one looking to hire specialty work. And lastly, Tesla, like the rest of the world, is experiencing a constant rate of uncertainty. Sustainable business models attempt to plan for the future, but there's no telling what the future holds. Many things have to come together into perfect harmony for a sustainable model to remain, as its name suggests, sustainable. And sustainable models push for a radical societal transformation, asking us to change our current way of living, which many will not be willing to do. You may see more Tesla cars on the road today, and many more who support them, but not everyone will adopt it so easily. If we are to see a change in the future of this world, then we all must be willing to do it. Is it perfect? No, but Tesla is trying, and that's what we all should do.
Tesla is on a mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Along the way, they're planning to build a culture that is safe, fair, and exciting for all employees and customers. The goal is to have the safest car factory in the world. Tesla is aiming to create new methods of manufacturing that will result in no injuries at all. Tesla is committed to design and build the best products for both customers and employees. Safety is a core value at the operations of Tesla, and they have made significant strides since the ramping of production of the first models. In the words of CEO Elon Musk, Tesla is planning to ramp up production to 500,000 cars in 2020, but the company is planning on releasing these models back to back. The Roadster is first up, a $200,000 supercar with a rocket-worthy of 1.9 seconds, 0 to 60 miles per hour time, which is the fastest in the world. It's designed for performing and aero efficiency. The Roadster maximizes the potential of aerodynamic engineering, which is also record-setting in performance and engineering. Tesla also wants to introduce their brand new super semi trucks. These trucks are completely electric and can haul up to 80,000 pounds. Elon assures that these trucks are the safest ever. It has enhanced autopilot features that help avoid collisions and create a center driver position to maximize visibility and control. It also offers a low sense of gravity to help with roller control. Now, every family needs an SUV, especially big families. Tesla has created the Model Y crossover SUV. Like all Tesla cars, it comes with the standard emergency braking, collision warning, blind spot monitoring, and more. This model will have a full self-driving capability, enable autopilot driving in cities and highways, pending regular approval, as well as the ability to come find you wherever you park. According to Elon Musk, even though there are less than 1 million Teslas currently in the road right now, he would like to have over 1 million robo-taxis on the road by the end of the year. Musk has a broad vision for the company's autonomous ride-share network, and Tesla owners will be able to equip their vehicles with ride-sharing apps provided by Tesla. The company will take about 25 to 35% revenue from each ride. One of Elon's biggest projects underway is the building of an underground network under Los Angeles, California, in order to avoid traffic above ground. The company is already executing and digging the first tunnel from Los Angeles International Airport to Culver City, Santa Monica, Westwood, and Sherman Oaks. He's looking to cover the Los Angeles area and also the UK. It has been said that it's a mission to create the products and promote sustainable energy. That is so compelling that it's inexpensive that there is no alternative. Tesla's zero-emission Model 3 is a testament to the idea that their least expensive automobile, which is $35,000, the company has introduced solar panel roofs, also at $21.85 per square roof, which is less than regular roofing. Tesla has big plans for the future, so let us band together and aim for a less fossil fueled, more sustainable, more efficient world, along with Tesla.